Yes, basically, I am trying to just see if I can put some information to the American grassroots people. I'm not a politician. I'm trying to see if I can make some sense out of nonsense because the Republicans and some of the Democrats are playing word games with you. President Obama is one of the best presidents America will ever see in lifetime, beside Bill Clinton. You know, they're saying that President Obama are socialists and want to share the wealth. That's not Obama's intention. We're talking about democracy, and out of democracy breeds capitalism, and it's not big. We are have a capitalistic mind, so we are not fighting against capitalism. We are fighting against the continuous ignore or they have ignored the working class. That's simple. I'm talking, trying to put to you. Anyway, I write this and I read because if I gonna talk straight, maybe I don't go straight. It is imperative that each viewers who are privileged to have a computer and internet access to help me spread my political views. As a Jamaican, I am compelled to talk on the grassroots level, on the blue collar level, and if you will, I use a word on the broken middle class level because I don't see which middle class American have money. It's just a word given to you so that you can feel good as far as I know. Practically speaking, political leaders are unpredictable. But trust me, President Obama is for real. The GOP is the problem. The Tea Party is the problem. They are a group of deadbeat opportunists, capitalists, elitists who have no respect for the masses of the people. That's you, the ordinary people. They spoke of you all the time, but they have no respect. They don't mean you guys no damn good as far as I know. You are the majority. You are the working class. Okay? You are the taxpayers. You need to know that. Think about it. But it seemed to me that you, the grassroots, do not know your math because you two seem to be fighting yourself. The GOP party, which is an acronym for Government Opposed Progress. Government opposed the people. Whichever word you see is fit for yourself, you can use it, okay? And then, on the other hand, I think the Ku Klux Klan is where the Tea Party really breathes from. It is an assumption which I don't like to assume things because there's a saying that assumption is the screen of all whatever I want to say. So get back on track. Alright, it's a little humor, but it can't come in the head, so I'll go on that what I write, as I know I want to say things to you, American people. Alright, okay. One thing I know, the Republican Party, they are unpatriotic. They are all of them are deadbeat. Okay, they are blocking progress every time for the country and for the people in a whole. Be smart. President Obama is for the people, the ordinary working class people. And that's why they call him socialist. They want to spread the wealth. They don't want to spread the wealth. They know about democracy and what democracy is all about. He's like he's a centralist, if you will. You know, he's not trying to share Romney's wealth. He's not trying to share Greenwich wealth. He's not trying to share no entrepreneurs' wealth. He's just asking that they do better than what they are doing currently. Simple as one, two, three. You know. On the other hand, I hope all of you did listen to the President's State of the Union address. You know, because it was very imperative to see what he was dealing with and to know if he had anything new to talk about. But besides, it's just been The Republican Party kept sabotaging his progress. The Republican Party kept blocking everything that is out there. The Speaker of the House is like a snake, he's a snitch. The only times that man smiles is when he go out there to block anything that Obama or progressive. Other from that is that they beat him with his pale eye and pale demeanor. He only smile when he hurting somebody. That's how cruel they are. You understand? So I know when I talk about the Republican, it is obvious because I've been watching them over the longest while. Republican Party and their ambitions to wanting to give more tax break to themselves. I use the word to themselves because they are money people themselves. Their investment alone, profit what they get from it alone, could pay two American salary for the year. You understand? That's why they are fighting against increase of taxes. And I don't see why they want to do that because what they are earning is very good. And if they even pay 10-20%, they still can't squeeze them, but they just want it all, as far as I know. Just to make, most country that company that shift them job from here to China, to India, and all those third world country is just a continuation of making bigger profit while the people of America suffers. Likewise, the suffering that is going on in Bangladesh and all those third world countries, they don't never put them job, their business there to help them. They never put there to alleviate hunger and poorness. They put it there because they're gonna continue to earn more profit. We are not fighting against even that, but they sabotage the American people. Are they patriotic? No, they are not. They are not. You know, just for more profit. Because I'm gonna show you some figures based on calculation of Ram's thing. Okay, mainstream media is not going into detail. The newspaper is not writing everything for that you can be fully aware. Okay, most of the thing that they want to say is something that they feel say can let you lean away from the Democratic Party, lean away from Obama, and support a deadbeat party. Okay, so you need you the grassroots people, you the lunchbox eaters as I hear them call you the paper bag eaters as they call in the election time. I heard that all kind of name on CNN, you know. But everybody have a different way of doing things. The man who work into the office, someone ain't get them lunch in a paper bag same way. So I don't even white collar man something and then lunch in a paper bag. So I don't know what they was talking about, but that's how I hear them classify most of you American grassroots, middle class or whatever it is, you know. But of note, I was listening to the debate with Romney, Gingrich, and Ron Paul. The night of the debate, there was the question on tax. That's the one I want to emphasize. When Romney was asked about how would he deal with the tax issue, he still believed that the tax should be a flat rate of 20%, which is fine for me. But what is not fine and no good for the country and no good for you, the people who have been paying your taxes from a paycheck to paycheck. He wanted, based on his own admission, to eliminate all taxes paid on dividend, all taxes paid on bank interest, and capital gain. I think that is a bad idea. Bad idea, and it is just because of greed and wanting more upon more. Because look, I calculate everything on paper. I don't really use calculator. I use pen and paper. Not here the figures is daily. I don't know. When you can't see my calculation properly, so I probably might as well just talk about it without, using the camera. But okay, if you notice, that I can't get the point. We made $21 million. Okay, out of the $21 million, as you can see, I was told that he paid 14%. The 14% works out to $2.9 million. That is the taxes he paid. He had 18.6 million. This is this figure. That is his net earning. That money is for him. Nobody cannot touch that money. The only way that money can be touched must be the interest earned from it. But this is his money. And to have, this is not the only money we have, that is just for last year. That if we have showed all this information. Now, even at 1%, if we put that money in the bank, at 1% alone, it can generate $180,000, which is not money. And for $180,000, let's say the government charge them at least 14% on it again. He only cannot pay what, 25,000 something. So he still walk away with almost $170,000. So to show you how greedy these capitalists are. Only money upon money, and like they are not fighting against them. We don't care if they want to run the world. The important thing is that they deal with people fairly. You see, in a communist country, the communist man never intended to really take it all, but them also become greedy that they ended up doing that. Because democracy, I meant to say communism was supposed to be the opposite of communism, of capitalism. But still, I'm not fighting against capitalism. It is not possible for everybody to be equal in this world. Everything comes in pairs. You have two eyes, two ears. You have a mouth which is taking. You have somewhere else to exit. Everything comes in pairs. In accounting is the same thing. They can't do one without the other. Back to this business when Romney been exalting himself. Oh, he's a businessman and he knows how to run the business. Therefore, he knows how to run the country. Running a business is completely different from running the country. Coming from an accounting background, a man who owns a company or an entrepreneur does not necessarily need to know accounting in his lease. The only thing an entrepreneur needs to know is his assets. That's all. And the statement of affairs is what gives them that information. So therefore, if he's running a company that generates $22 million, the only way he can know if he's running at loss is his accountant can provide him with that figures. That's why he employs an accountant. So when he's saying that he can run the country because he's a businessman, it don't necessarily say no to run the business. That's why he employs an accountant. The accountant is the nucleus for the business. Just like in a manufacturing company who produce food, the lab is the nucleus of the business. The lab is the integrity of the business, just like the accounting section. So he's exalting himself and being proud of being a businessman. Any man can be a businessman, but it's not any man can run a business, and it's the same thing with the presidential issues. So don't, because you have a business where you have people employed, don't think it is easy to run a country. And this question is for you, the people can ask, what's the difference between surplus and profit? Why is it surplus as opposed to profit? I leave that to you. And you, the American people, they need to smart now. They need to pay attention to politics. The Republican Party is no good. The Republican Party needs to be voted out of power completely. Each time you vote, you make sure that, because you can see that the Republican Party is not for you. They are just a bunch of thieves. They'll do anything to make themselves look important to you, so that you can put them into office, and then go into office and remember nothing about you. It's obvious. We've seen it from 2008 with John McCain. No disrespect to John McCain. He's a man that I like. In fact, as a matter of fact, I didn't have to get into this, but John McCain himself come from his family was slave drivers. They owned slaves. His family breed up black people, which you know, say you have some black McCain who come out in the election who acknowledge McCain as their uncle and whatever cousin it is, and him refrain to meet them, but his brother meet them as a respect to the black family. So when him come in, I'm gonna come at the time want to try to give tax break, gas tax cut gas tax in 2008 just for the summer,